Be cool. Be cool. What's up? What's up? Earl Skakel in the house. We're just chilling right now. Late night dawn patrol. Just seeing what's out there on the World Wide Web, babies. Hope you guys are well. We're just chilling right now. I am Mr. Incredible. Thank you very much. I wish I was. I don't know who that is, though, to be honest with you. I'm assuming that's a superhero of some sort, maybe. Welcome to the Earl world. For those of you who do not know me, I'm a stand-up comic based in Los Angeles, California. And I'm a humble late-night streamer. And I realize there aren't a lot of people up at this hour, but you know what? This is when I'm up. So this is when I stream. Uh-oh, message held for review. These are always fun. Okay, I don't know, NLR, what exactly you mean by that, but I'm the furthest thing from gay. That I can tell you. You can choose to believe it or not. But I don't know what to tell you there, baby. But hit the like and subscribe button. I would love you forever if you did that. And, we'll just take it from there. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the trolls in here. The trolls are a welcomed part of the internet. Thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of people ask me, Earl, how do we help a streamer if we don't want to give you the money, honey? Hit the like and subscribe button. It's as simple as that. It's not that hard. You know? What up, Pure Blood? We're just chilling right now. And hoping that you guys find me entertaining. And if you don't, you don't. What up, Hi-Fi Protege? We're just doing a late night stream. And when Lois wakes up, who knows what we might do. We might go for a little walk, or we might not. Now, here's the crazy thing about that clip I put up today. I noticed it let me list it as a short, but it was 2 minutes and 56 seconds. I thought shorts were only 1 minute. But I also noticed it didn't do that well. And I loved it. I loved what you did. I think it only got like under 40 views. So it's so weird to me. What up, Geese? What does well and what doesn't do well in these algorithm things. But, fuck it. We'll just keep pumping them out. Are you playing something? No, I'm just going online, doing some homework of sorts. I like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Every now and then, Earl, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, we don't do the gay talk in here. We don't do that in here. You're going to have to go to Rate a Vito's stream for that, okay? So, sorry about that. But hit the like and subscribe button. Now, I could have chose to not show your comment, but I'm a soldier. All right, well, I can accept that. I can accept that. Some people might think it's gay, though. I got to be honest with you. Gay? The topic of my channel usually is a stand-up comedy because that's what I do. A voiceover work, that's what I do. I'm the father on Tyler, the Creator's cartoon, The Jellies. We talk a little hockey. We could talk a little pro wrestling, but I only watch AEW. What up? What up? Do you smoke? I do not smoke. But you know what they say? If they smoke, they poke. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Tyler, the Creator, is awesome. Let me tell you that much right now. Come on now, we don't do the village people talking here. I do not drink or smoke. I'm just I don't drink or smoke. That's all I can tell you guys. I'm sorry. But I don't hate those people who do drink or smoke, to be honest with you. I'm what they call straight edge. The algorithm is just very weird. I mean, that one short we did about 3 shorts ago did 8,200 plus views, and then the next one was like 50, and then the next one was about 900, and then this one 36. Just weird to me. I mean, maybe I have to just start putting the shorts up every day, but I want it to be good. I just don't want to put up shit. I didn't know that you do. I don't necessarily listen to Tyler's music, to be honest with you. I believe in something. I don't know if it's God. I don't know if it's the God that was presented to me as a child. Yeah, we don't do the gay talking here. I'm straight edge, baby, straight edge. Yeah, I mean, I only met Tyler one night at the Comedy Store when he saw me, and that's how I got the cartoon. He literally just said, "I want you to be in my cartoon." The stream. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I like to every now and then. I mean, here's the we'll do that now. Here is the latest stream or the latest short I put out. So this is what I do, guys. For those of you who are like, who the fuck is this bozo? Hold on, I should have set this up beforehand. There we go. I didn't know anything about Tyler's. Hold on. Let's put this back. So this is the latest short. Let's do this. This is what I do, guys. For those of you wondering, it is a Sting mask. We can talk about that in a minute. But right now, we got to talk about my stand-up. So here we go. It's about 2 minutes and 57. I love Sting, for the record. For the record. I didn't know anything about Tyler's sense of humor or music at the time. I'm about to ask you if you're vaxxed. Let's be a little quiet. Daddy's about to dismount. Like, I'm the French pole vaulter with a 9-inch dick running down the lane. I'm just gotta feel sorry for that guy. Like, that guy was the #1 pole vault. You know, that light comes more welcome than a Powerball ticket. Here's the thing, that light is just a suggestion. That guy was on his way to becoming the most famous pole vaulter in the world. And you know, if you're a pole vaulter, there's no pole vaulting league after the Olympics. It's the Olympics, and that's it. Stay for this one, baby. This is a good one. Okay, hey, hold on. You see the size of her fucking boyfriend? You want to talk about climaxes, chief? I don't know that guy. Folks, give it up for Taz from ECW. Damn, that is a big boy. Taz, he won the, never mind, I'm not going to talk about wrestling belts in there. And that guy, his whole athletic career was ruined. Not because he didn't train hard enough, not because he wasn't fast enough, not because he wasn't big enough, but when he was running down that fucking thing they run down in the pole vaulting thing. And dude, shut the fuck up. I've had enough. But you're right, that cop. He's running down and he's looking at the crowd, 100,000 people in the stadium. They say 5 billion watch the event. And he's going, oui, I am the #1 pole vaulter in the world. And after I clear this pole, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to get a Wheaties box and some money and some pussy. And he puts that fucking thing in the ground and he starts to fly out over the crowd. He's just about to clear the bar, and all of a sudden his 9-inch dick hits the bar and his whole career is ruined because he had a big dick. The whole Asian team could have cleared that ball with inches to spare. They didn't even put a team from Africa in that event. I mean, forget about it. Hey. All right, we don't have to watch that shit again, but you know, you guys get the picture. You guys get the picture of what I'm about. What up, Debbie? Now here's the one that did really well. This is the Fat Daddy one.
I'm gonna make you guys do. I have a Netflix special. What do you think? I'm going on right before the cleaning crew gets here. I'm on Tubi. I'm gonna make.
All right, so you guys get the deal. For those of you wondering who the hell I am, I mean, I thought I should have too, but my comedy's not for everybody. I'll be honest with you there. I mean, here's another one. Here's a good one for you guys.
1987, my sister was Carl Weathers' assistant. Now, you guys probably are impressed by that, but Carl Weathers, if you've seen the movie Rocky, Apollo Creed, the late Carl Weathers, and she came home on a Friday night and said, Earl, Carl's in New Mexico filming some movie. What's it about? A boxing movie? Action Jackson? No. He's in the jungles and he's with some wrestler, Johnny Ventura. I'm like, you mean Jesse Ventura? And yeah, and Schwarzenegger and some big Indian guy. And you don't see the fucking monster till the end of the movie. I'm like, this movie sounds fucking awful. And I was wrong. It's like my favorite movie of all time. 1987.
So you get the picture. You get the deal now. By the way, all clips done by the lovely and talented Hi-Fi Protege. Now let's see. I'm just trying to give you guys a taste of what I do. Let's see. We'll go old school right now. We'll go old school Earl. All right, here's my finest work. Here's me on the Shane Doan roast.
Earl Skakel! Thank you. It's an honor to be here at the first annual White People Awards.
Hello.
What a dais. It's like the who's who of who isn't. This room is so white, I thought I was at a meeting. We get one more black person on this dais, the Kardashians are going to storm this room. Hey, thanks for dressing up. I know you made a few million playing. You look like Tom Hanks at the end of Philadelphia. You don't have Tony Twist to save your ass tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was really nervous tonight, and I was watching Predator in my hotel room, and it turns out it was actually a George LaRock highlight reel. I don't know where George LaRock is, but I just want to say it's an honor to meet Venus Williams tonight. This dais is so bad that Rick Tocchet wants to coach it. George LaRock's head is so big, the one on his shoulders, if George was riding shotgun with Kennedy that day, he'd still be alive.
Holy fuck.
George, you're so black you make PK Subban look like an albino. This roast has the potential of the Fire Festival. Just want to say thank you to Rick Bronson for having us all here. This roast is happening because Rick Bronson is here, unfortunately. Rick is so cheap that he actually wanted The Rock, but ended up with La Rock.
True. Very true.
Coop is here tonight. It's awesome to meet him. Where is he? He's just on the dais because we needed a different shade. Oh, come on. That's not the worst joke you've heard tonight. Coop, you look like the governor of Virginia impersonating Michael Jackson. By the way, I don't know if there's any law enforcement in the room, but if you have a drug-sniffing dog and you want it to die, put it by Jimmy Schubert right now. Jimmy's album, Zero Tolerance, is so bad that when I downloaded it, 2 minutes later, I uploaded it right back to him.
You still got the $9.99, bro.
Way to tag it. Did you write on season 3 of Undateable? You've killed more drug-sniffing dogs than Michael Vick. It's a roast, you morons! I'll take this jersey off right now. I'll have you know that this is a George LaRock game-worn jersey. George won this in a raffle. George wore this jersey for 2 years. 2 years. There's not a fucking marker on it. I don't know what gets less action, this jersey in the corners or Liberace at the Playboy Mansion. This is either a Deus or an Amber Alert lineup. George LaRock. Jesus, that is like the whitest name you could get ever given to you. And a lot of people don't know that African Americans play hockey because they all have white names. You have George LaRock, you have Donald Brashear, you have Anson Carter, you have Fred. I mean, white people are going to get really nervous when Shaquille Olakawande shows up to the ring. We're fucked. All right, now it's time to talk about the man of the hour, Sam Doan. No, that's it. I'm just kidding around with this. Sean Doan played with one team for 21 years. And he's retiring, and a lot of athletes don't know what to do after they retire, but Sam's a smart guy. He's gonna get into pornography now. And, a couple people wanted to be here tonight, but they couldn't. Sam, Dustin Brown wanted to be here tonight. But he couldn't make it because of the distance. He's across the street. We're here to celebrate one of the most famous hockey players ever in the Phoenix area. And that's a big deal. Unfortunately, Austin Matthews is in Toronto.
All right, you get the picture. I'm fucking funny. That's a fact, Jack. How I'm doing a stream right now to 7 people is beyond me. I don't watch Kill Tony, so excuse me. That was rude. Sorry about that. Let's change the camera. I like this. We're just kind of looking downtown. Yeah, I don't watch Kill Tony, so I don't know I don't know what happened on Kill Tony, so you know, Kim's a great roaster, great roast battler. She battled my ex-girlfriend and killed her. She's no joke. So, she is. I've seen her be funny. I like I said, I don't watch a lot of stand-up, so Kill Tony's that show where they put. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I really I haven't watched the show since I was on it. So let's see if I can find that clip. It's okay to clip. I know I'm very excited for hockey season because the Kings are going to have a very interesting season, I think. And we got Corey Perry. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay. So here we go. Here's me on. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Let's go with this. Let's see. Damn, I was on a few early Kill Tonys. I don't want to watch the whole thing. He was on 3, 4, and I guess I was on 6. Oh, here we go. Now let me give you a little backstory before I show the clip. So it was me, Jim Norton, and Sam Roberts, and Ali McCoskey, very funny comic, is telling a story about how 2 comics took her to Tijuana, and I chime in. And this is my last time ever on Kill Tony.
Taiwan in Tijuana, Mexico. I went with my 2 friends to do a show in San Diego, and it was 2 guys, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go to a brothel. Do you want to come?" And I want to fit in, so I went.
Who was it, Dalia and Brian Callen?
This is over
Meeting
3.
those 2 ever again.
This is over 3 years old. That's all.
See, I was whoa! What is this video? Oh, here. How does this video always pop up in my feed, man? 17 views. That's a shame. That video should have more views, but I can't play it because of the music rights. I love Jim Norton. We always get along. Earl, do you think Paulie got screwed by his brother on the store, or better off for everyone? I mean, I think I've seen every Kill Tony. Well, I've been on 6. 4 as a panelist and 2 as the Iron Patriot. I mean, I don't know. Peter's pretty on top of everything. You know, it's he runs it like he runs it. There's some things I wouldn't have done, but it's easy for me to sit there and say that when I don't have any fucking money invested in the process. So I think Paulie would do a good job. He'd probably do some things that were a little things that Peter wouldn't do, and I'm sure Peter does things that Paulie wouldn't do, and there's also a third brother, Scotty, and it's just the way it is. Earl Skakel, Willie Hunter. There's another one I was on. I think this is when I was the Iron Patriot. I did so many in the early days, but I never really had hi-fi. Hi-fi is the man. Yes, that's the word. I think Paulie at one point wanted to turn it into a strip club. the main room into a strip club. Now I don't know if he was kidding or not, but knowing Paulie like I know him, I don't believe he was kidding. So that would have been interesting. You could have the main room a strip club, the original room a comedy club, and the belly room obviously a comedy room. But listen, the Store's, in my opinion, the number one club in the country. I mean, the mothership is great, but not if you're not in with Rogan. So it's a little clicky, I would say. But the Comedy Store's clicky too. I mean, there's comics that just don't work there because they're not part of the in crowd. Dane Cook is not a paid regular because he just wouldn't fit. He just wouldn't. Like Matt Rife got passed recently, I don't know, a couple months ago. And, he fits in. Like, people like him. People are hating on him, but, like, he does well, man. And, he has a fan base. And, I mean, a lot of his fan base isn't in California, but, Dane Cook is, I don't know what Paulie's dog's name. Lois gets along with every dog. I mean, very few dogs don't like Lois. But I don't know of the dog's name. So, I don't know. But, Paulie's awesome. Like, he gets a bad rap. I don't know why. Probably people are hating on him. But he's very funny. He's almost in that Dice category where, people think Dice, oh, he's just a guy from the 90s, Stugatz. But he's fucking funny, man. So, Carrot Top's funny to me. I don't really like prop comedy, but here's another Festival of Friendship when I was on with Brody and Hinchcliffe. So, okay, yeah, I don't. I met the dog 1,000 times. I don't think Paulie's ever told me. My favorite Paulie movie, probably Encino Man, to be honest. Um, so, I don't know what you mean by that. Paulie unfairly gets the born on third base treatment. I mean, he was pretty big back in the day, man. MTV and like opening up for Warrant, in front of 10,000 people, and you know, oh, okay. I mean, I don't talk to Paulie that much. Not because we're not cool. We're cool. I just don't. I don't know. We just don't talk that much. Because usually when he's leaving the store, I'm getting there. So, I don't talk to a lot of people I used to talk to. I don't really talk to Tiana anymore, but, because she's, there early and I'm there late. The only time I see Argus is when I see him jogging around my neighborhood. So, um, but the store's the best. And Red Band's Club in Austin is very cool. I had a funner time there than I had at the Mothership because Mothership, when I was there, Tony and Joe were both there, and was very. People were walking on eggshells, but at the Red Band's Club was a little more loose. So, you know, and I got to see a lot of comics from LA I hadn't seen in a while. So, would I go back to Austin? I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not gonna pay to do comedy. And it's a flight out there, it's hotels and you know, Ubers and whatnot. So I don't know if I would make a return trip. And Austin will survive with or without me. So, but I recommend if you're a comedy fan, definitely go to the Mothership. I mean, it's a very audience friendly environment. So, Mitzi's is great. Like, it's a little restricted in terms of who gets to go there. Like, when I was there that night, it was obviously Tony and Red Band and Holtzman and a few other people. So I had a good time. I mean, I know pretty much everyone there in terms of the management and whatnot. I don't know a lot of the door staff. I think they're all local Austin comics, and the security are all like Joe's jujitsu buddies. So it's really not a club to go into picking a fight. Not a good idea. But I had a very good time, and I just, I was only there for one night. I did Brian Holtzman's show. Um, so, I mean, ideally, I would love to, like, you know, get on Rogan and then go to stay at the mothership for a few days. And, there's a very nice hotel I stayed at for the one night. It was a little expensive, but, it was very cool. So, and a lot of my friends, I don't want to say who, but like one just rents an apartment there for $900 a month, and he goes there for like 2 weeks, and he lives in LA, but he goes there for 2 weeks because, no, I mean Missy's, I think it's been open since whenever the mothership opened. My only regret was I didn't get to see my friend Carrie Mitchell, who is the head bartender there. She's awesome. So, I mean, Joe, like, has financed a lot of people's lives, man. So, whether you like his comedy or his club or his politics or his podcast, he has literally bankrolled probably 10 of my friends' lives. So, agreeing, nothing has ever compared to the store. I liked it before I knew it was really just from, yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, the mothership doesn't quite have the history yet. Obviously, it's been open for just 2 years. It's a great club, like, and I think if you're in with Joe, it's an even better club. And I'm not, I mean, I'm in that weird middle space. Joe likes me. I mean, as soon as I walked into the green room, he hung up on whoever he was talking to and gave me a big hug and said, "Welcome to the club." And, he bought us all burgers afterwards. And these weren't like Carl's Jr., these were easily $25 burgers. And, hugged me goodbye when he left. But I'm not really like in with him. So, if you're like Tony, obviously, or Hassan or Brian Simpson, I mean, I could see why they moved to Austin. I wouldn't dream of moving to Austin. Even if I was like super in with Joe, LA is my home. So, but when you compare the store to any club in the country, the store has like 50 fucking years of comedy history. It's not like WWE. You just, as much as I love AEW, it's very, very hard to compete with the comedy store WWE. It's just too much history to do it. And, like, hey, this is where Jim Carrey started. Hey, this is where William Montgomery started. Like, there's a big difference. And that's not like a shot at William. It's just the reality of he's like the big Kill Tony guy. I don't know. What was up with the Sting mask? Oh, my Sting mask, it's just right there. I'm a Sting fan, as most people know. And, nothing up with it. I just like wrestling. And let's check in on Lois. She's awful quiet, which is rare. Oh, she's sleeping right now. She loves to sleep. That's my dog, for those of you who don't know. I've done Corolla's podcast. I had a good time, but that was almost 2 years ago, and he hasn't asked me back. So I don't know. I mean, I would absolutely do it again, but I would hope Adam likes me, but I struggle with one group of people the most, and that is successful comics my age or a little older, and in some cases just a little younger than me. It's like because I'm cool, they don't want me around. So I don't get that, but it's just the way the entertainment business works, I guess. Uh, oh, no need to feel like a dick. No, I like Adam. Like we got along. We had a mutual, love of the movie Cobra. I marked out when I walked into his studio, and there's a framed Cobra poster. And I had a good time. It took me a minute to get his pacing, but I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's like I'm kind of surprised I haven't been on Rogan yet. But it's like I don't want to be on if they don't want me on, and that's not my ego. It's just it's one of those things that I don't know. Like it's like why I don't get along with Jeff Ross. I mean, I know I did Tom and Christina's podcast twice, but the second time, Tom told me to get into wrestling characters. So when I came in, I called him fat, and he kind of gave me a dirty look. But that's what a wrestler would do. Didn't get asked to come back. So I don't know. Maybe I'm the new Kevin Brennan, burning bridges. But like in that case with Tom told me to come in as my wrestling character, so I did, and I forget exactly how I said it, but I could tell the second I said it, he kind of looked at me like, "Hey, fuck you, man," and I'm like, "Oops." So I don't know, like, um, don't tell me to come in as my wrestling character, then. You know what I'm saying, brother? This stuff does taste good. This is the green apple flavor. So I'll just keep on keeping on, I suppose. And, that is all I can do, I suppose. And, I still, I'm awaiting my break at 56. I'll be 57 next month. So the clock is ticking, babies. But, I still have fun doing stand up. And I will be at the Comedy Store Saturday night. They gave me a spot when I said I couldn't do it because I'm hosting the Vagos party at the Viper Room, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But the Vagos aren't exactly the type of people you back out of something on. But, we'll figure it out. All good. Maybe we should do a Kill Tony highlight high five. My Kill Tony resume. But I also don't want you to watch 6 fucking episodes of the show to get to a good zinger. Maybe just that. Well, the one I was the Iron Patriot on. I had a great line. It was early on in the show when Ari Shafir asked me what my superpower was. I said white power, and that got a big laugh. I mean, might not be the greatest zinger to throw out there in these trying times, but yeah, the Iron Patriot one was when I know Ari Shafir was a judge. It was a very, very early Kill Tony. And Ari Shafir asked me what kind of power I wanted. I said, white power. Instantly. I mean, it was a great, what up, what up, what up. Yeah, you don't have to get on. I'm just saying, I mean, I'm a little shook at the how poorly the short did today. But it's weird though when it's 2 minutes and 56 seconds, and I thought anything over a minute is considered a video. but it let me list it as a short. So maybe only minute videos work as a short. So maybe I'll try and like clip a little zinger from it tomorrow as a short, I guess. I don't know. Because if you notice the one that did 8,200 views, that was a very quick, like 25-second clip. So it's so weird with the algorithm. I don't understand what it does or how to crack it, but I can feel I'm on the verge of it. It's funny that I've increased my live streams by 100-fold, and the views have actually gone down. So I'm starting to figure out, with me anyway, what gets the most views are the shorts. What's the most financially attainable and profitable are the live streams. I mean, not tonight, but usually I'll make 10 to $50 a stream. But shorts, you got to really have, as Hi-Fi knows, you got to have something that hits like 1 million views or something to make the money. Like Sam J, my God, man, I can only imagine. What does he have, like 35 million subscribers? So I can imagine one short probably makes him a couple grand. So, I've never heard of them, but I don't really follow a lot of the regional acts, to be honest with you. Like a lot of comics are huge on Bob and Tom, but they're not known in New York or LA. So it's very, like I'm considered an LA comic. So if you were to ask someone in, say, Idaho, "Hey, have you ever heard of Earl Skakel?" They probably haven't, unless they like Roast Battle or Kill Tony or something, or the Jellies, or I'm Dying Up Here. But, I'm Dying Up Here, I was just like a recurring cast member, and half the fucking episodes I didn't speak in. Um, I mean, I don't know how he got 35 million subscribers or something. That's crazy. I mean, when I'm struggling to get 4,000, but, that's just the way it is. Um, so, I mean, but I thought it was weird when it let me list the 2 minute and 56-second video has a short. I thought, so maybe that's why. But what are you gonna do? Yeah. So I mean, tomorrow I think I'll maybe clip something from that video. I think I got a good one-liner in, about a minute in. I mean, I'm trying everything I can, to be honest with you. Like just whatever it takes. Just bombard YouTube with my comedy, and we'll see what happens. So. But I mean, that made me feel good because I thought, no, it makes sense, to get 8,200 views on something when you only have 3,700 subscribers. It's, to get double the amount of views of your subscribers. So, I liked it, but, I'm still, I'm still kind of, just trying to piece it together. So let me see. I think Lois has to go to the bathroom. So I hate to wake her up, but I've got to. So you guys can join me on the ride. Let me open the door here because it's tough to, she's not going to walk. I mean, look at how tired she is. Lois be chilling right now. Come on, Lois, let's go. Come on. Come on. It's okay, baby. I know she's got to go to the bathroom. It's pretty nice out. And she might even have to go doo-doo. I don't know. I did post it on TikTok, I rarely check on how the videos. Now here comes a dude right here. That's a little suspicious, to be honest with you. I mean, at least I'm walking my dog. Well, the interesting thing on the hashtag thing. See, I knew she had to go to the bathroom. Do I know my dog or what? Is so I'm doing my usual hashtags: Earl Skakel, comedian, bobbity bobbity bobbity, and damn, that's a lot of pee for a dog. And it only let me do 5 hashtags. I got a pee, man. I got a pee like you wouldn't believe. So we're gonna go upstairs in the darkness for a second. All right, there we go. Lawrence Taylor, the Sandman, a couple other people. Ooh, that pee felt good. Fuck yeah. Gotta be careful in the dark, man. I could fall down and have an accident. See, she goes right back to bed. Plop. She knows what time it is. Lois is the real fucking deal. Superstar Kid. Yo, Earl, what up? I watched your teaching a master class and closing out on YouTube. It was so funny, dude. Classic. Thank you very much, Superstar Kid. You know, I'm doing my best. You know, and my humor's not for everybody. But I'm glad you liked it. And, you know, it was a fun set at the Comedy Store. We'll go about another 5 minutes, guys. Another 5 minutes. Man, my old coach would make me run legs if he caught me sitting on my helmet. Yeah, I mean, hockey's no joke. Hockey's a man's sport. So, I luckily never had a hockey coach, to be honest with you. Most of the teams I played on, it was, you know, like a serious league or whatever, but we didn't really have coaches. We just had teams. I had a football coach who was kind of a dick, but that's why I only played one day of high school football. I was like, fuck this. Oh, football coach. Yeah, I mean, well, see, because I was the same size from 4th grade on, so, I mean, I wasn't quite as muscular, but, so when I got to Notre Dame High, I was a pretty big kid, and they wanted me to play football so bad, and I my mom wouldn't sign the insurance thing, and then I tried for the basketball team, and I should have made the freshman team. I mean, I was pretty good basketball. I was a good rebounder, and they kind of blew me off because I didn't play football. I'm like, well, fuck you guys, fuck Notre Dame, losers, and I think I'm one of the more famous people that went to that high school. To be honest with you, it was I think Kristen Dunst, Remy Malik, Jack McDowell, a few others, and me. I mean, I'm more known than Nigel Miguel, but great high school. I mean, it looks like a college campus now. I definitely didn't get that Notre Dame, but you know, I many fond memories there. Not too many with women though. I was not the ladies' man that I am now, and some might say I'm not even that. So you got about 3.5 minutes, guys, to get your questions and concerns in, and then Earl Skakel will be going to sleep now that Lois has gone to the restroom and taking care of business. And I'm sure other people are streaming right now, and you can enjoy, Dabbleverse talk to your little heart is content. 3 more minutes, guys. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't want to look at it now because then I won't be able to stream. Maybe for that Kill Tony clip, we can do that Ari Shafir interaction, and it's real fast. And it's very early on in the episode. We could do the White Power line and then the Ali McCoskey clip. Are you able to sign in on your computer? Let me see. Instagram is so fucking weird that way. Let's the camera over here. For some reason, I don't go on Instagram that much on my iMac. Oh, I guess I can. Yeah. Oh, that's great. I didn't know you were that competitive, Round Ice, in football. I mean, let me see. My freshman year in baseball, we were #1 in the country. We were soldiers, not assassins. Fuck yeah. I mean, Jack McDowell was our pitcher. Oh, I love it. I love that hi-fi. Yes, I'll put that up as soon as I am done with this stream. That's all leather right there, baby. What up? What up? And then, football and basketball we didn't do as well because we had to play against the higher ranked schools. I mean, baseball, when Jack McDowell's pitching, you just fucking kind of, let him take care of business. But what is up is we're about to end the stream in a minute, Raven, because it is 3 in the morning my time. And I'm a little tired. Lois, my baby, just went potty, so here we go. What's Akron's record this season? I'm 8-0. I'm dominating this season, but my whole roster is 3-star recruits now. Because now I get the good recruits. Raven, I don't know what you're talking about. Do I know you, Raven? Let me see who you are. Channel activity. I don't know. But do I know you, Raven? Like, where do we know each other from? When you say you would visit me. Okay. Oh, thank you, thank you. I mean, well, that's, oh, okay. Thank you, Raven, thank you. We should have visited me. Good night, Earl Sucks. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I probably will never be on like a Comedy Central or Netflix roast. Um, well, you should have told me, Raven. Raven, are we friends on Instagram or just on YouTube? You know, send me a message right now on the gram. Um, oh, okay. Well, hit me up on Instagram. Just so I know what you look like. Not, I don't mean like. I just, I do better knowing someone's real. What up, Ken Mosca? Now we got the real East Coast legends coming in. Sweet, sweet. Well, I mean, I don't know where you're located, but I do plan on hitting the road a bit more. Once a few TV things happen, like, I think when I get on Gutfeld, that will really pump up the road work. Not that I want to be a road comic because I don't. Um, I wouldn't mind. My friend Jamie LaSalle's, he's like the star of Gutfeld, and he went from, basically being a kind of a not unknown, but like a marginally known B room headliner to now he can play any club in the country and theaters. Okay, well that's a long time away, Raven. Where are you located, Raven? What area of the country? You don't have to give your actual state, but you know. So, it's hard for me to look forward to that. It's almost a year from now. Washington State or Washington, D.C.? I got a sister in Washington State, but, I mean, I know there's a really nice improv in Washington. So, oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, my sister's in Squim, Washington, which, um, I mean, I think it would be great, but I can only do so much. Like I had a top manager and a very well regarded producer slash director. Like I can only do so much. So it's kind of like okay. I can't. Usually you sit there and you ask yourself, what more can I do to get this gig? And I've done everything I can. My clips were sent directly to Gutfeld. But, it's possible he hasn't seen them yet. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one sending him clips. Yeah, I mean, I just, something like playing Pasco, it probably doesn't pay enough, like I'd have to play like Seattle or, there was that comedy club, the Parlor Club in Bellevue, which was nice, but I think they went out of business. So, yeah, Spokane, home of the Spokane Chiefs. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Gutfeld's the hot guy right now, so um, you know. So I'm gonna go to bed now, and this is going to bed early for me. But send me a friend request, Raven, on the IG. Ken, hope you're doing well, buddy. And I don't know who that is. Yeah, I mean, I'm a good tour guide, I think. And hit the like and subscribe button to those of you new to the stream, if there is anyone new on the stream. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later today.